Hi guys, it's your girl DEBLOAF, your media sweetheart and your favorite host, and you're welcome to the 5th episode of DEBLOAF Talk Time with CEOs. As you already know, guys, we are live here today at Super 10 Auto Body Workshop with the CEO, the Chief Executive Officer of Super 10 Auto Body Workshop. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Hafiz Dere.
So, Super 10 Auto Body Workshop. Can you walk us through the services you offer here?
Super 10, it's, I will call it an ultra-modern auto body workshop.
Wow.
Where we do basically everything that has to do with cars. Like talk about engine services, oven baking, waxing, buffing, electronics, upholstery, and we also do some retailing as well. We do tire sales. We sell Capsi products, Capsi paints, Capsi coating products. We also sell batteries. We sell engine oils. You can name it. If it has to do with cars, it is Super 10.
Amazing. So can you tell us the journey as the CEO, how it's been, where you're coming from, how it has been, where you're going to?
I would say, personally, Super 10 was birthed by, I would say it was birthed by mistake. It wasn't planned. Yes, I would say that. Well, because when we started this business, we started as a car wash. We built our first car wash on this piece of land, because we actually did it so that land grabbers and all won't take over our land. That was how we we started. So we started washing cars, and we did that to a level, at a point we were doing a lot of cars per day. I would say we were like one of the top 2 or 3 car washes in Osogbo. Then at that time I was into IT. I was selling gadgets, computers, and all. So for a reason, I think economically something happened along the way, and we couldn't continue in that line of business. There was a demolition in the city, and we had to leave our location, and we didn't get the right place. So we decided to add something to this place. So we decided to start oven baking. Then after that, we needed to grow again. So, it was a very rough journey, so to say, very emotional and all.
Tell us, as a business owner in Osogbo, Osun State, how has it been?
Oh, that is it's one of the most, it's really difficult being a business person in Osogbo. Osogbo is a town where we know each other. So you don't have the benefits other people have in places like Lagos, where you can have issue with a customer and get away with it. In Osogbo, if you have an issue with a customer, it's difficult to get away with it, because the customer will tell his friend will tell his friends, and then whatever it is, whether it's positive or negative, then it will keep rolling. So on the other hand, the major problem we have running business in Osogbo is staffing. And and not just staffing, the professionalism that comes with getting the right staff. And because we work in an industry where we need to get, a lot of degree holders won't tell me they want to work as a painter in a workshop. A degree holder won't say that. A mechanical engineer would say, oh, I want to work with a firm. I want to do this, an engineering firm. They won't tell you they want to work as a mechanic. They won't tell you they want to be working as an alignment technician. So basically, we work with a lot of people that are not very, very educated. So it takes a lot of effort, a lot of, sweat and blood to actually get these people to align with our visions. You just wake up some days and one of your staffs is not here, regardless of how many documents you made him sign, how much penalty you tell you told him when he was getting the job that, oh, if you do this, I won't pay you your salary. They will still do it. And at the end of the day, you need to know that if it doesn't come that day, it will be difficult to get somebody else. And most times you will have to just be nice to them and be kind to them to get things done.
So we have been talking about the challenges. Yes. Let's talk about the beauty.
Yes.
What's that one beautiful thing about having a business in Osogbo, for example, in Osogbo, having a business in Osogbo?
I don't know if anybody will believe this, but when I started this business, I didn't start it for the money. Yes. I did it because I enjoy solving problems. Working in Osogbo, where we don't have a lot of people that solve complex problems. Like, I recently took a franchise from Kapsi, Nigeria, and I brought this paint over to Osogbo, and painters all over town came here. We sensitized them, and they were very happy about it. Wow. Like, they want something like this. So I felt really happy. It was not easy for me to get, but besides the money I'm going to get, the profit I'm going to make, getting this done, being the first and only person to bring such product to Osogbo is a joy for me.
For you.
Exactly.
What's your favorite car brand?
My favorite car brand. Oh, let me think. Well,
I don't have one though.
Yeah. Seriously, the car I've never owned it. That's the thing. But I've driven it before. Okay. Tesla is I love Tesla. Electric car.
Business aside now, so if you were to create a car feature that does not exist, that has never been created, what would it be?
People are actually working in this industry. They have created things that would happen in 20 years from now. One thing I wish we could achieve in Nigeria, I'm thinking about a weightless bulletproof car. And that's one thing I've always think about. A weightless bulletproof car, because bulletproof cars are weighty. They need to brace them with a lot of metals. The glass are about 20 times the size of an average bulletproof car. So if an average bulletproof car is 10,000 kilograms, I would like to build a 4,000 kilogram bulletproof car.
Nice. So say something to upcoming business owners.
Okay, well, to the upcoming business owners, you have to be relentless. You have to persevere. You have to be a fighter. You have to learn when to cry, when to be tough. And finally, you have to have an exit strategy. When to quit. Don't let it kill you. Yes, don't let it consume you. You have to be ready. If you don't have an exit strategy in any business, it will consume you if you don't know what you are doing.
No, this is the first. I've always been hearing people say, persevere, enjoy it. There is light at the end of the tunnel. But nobody has ever actually said something like that exit strategy that you just said. I think it's a very realistic one. Thank you very much for that. And I think we are going to everybody have to learn that it's not everybody that actually make it in what they are doing.
Of course.
That's actually the brutal truth.
Of course. Let me just chip in something. You might actually start a business at the wrong time. You might be running a business for the wrong market. So no matter what you do, no matter how much effort you put into that business, it's not about you. You've done everything you could do. So be ready. Know when to just quit and do something else.
So it's not about consistency.
Oh, well, you have to be consistent.
Yeah, you have to be.
You can be consistent and still not make it.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Exactly. So, but you must have made it. If you don't try, you won't know if you need to quit.
Exactly.
So if you have tried everything and you have your mentors, I have my mentors where I know people I go to, people I run to, please, I'm going through this. If they have given you everything, they've talked to you, they've shared their experience with you, and it's still not working, instead of running into debts, and that person should read, study, learn new things.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. So I believe we have been serious enough. So this is the last task.
Okay.
The last but not the least. So I'm going to show you this word.
Okay.
And in 5 seconds, you have to tell me It's a word. It's a word.
Okay.
But you have to tell me another word that would go with the same letters.
Okay.
So are you ready?
Oof. Another word that will go with the same letters, have you?
Yes.
I'm not ready for this now.
It's
You
just
didn't
like,
tell me you
just like,
you do a brain
just
teaser
like
for
saying,
me.
let me give you the word Jere.
Okay.
And I say read.
Okay.
So that's just it. So you have to answer in 5 seconds.
Okay.
So your time starts now.
Hi.
What's the word here?
Listen.
All right. So 5, 4.
Silent.
Oh, you got it! You got it! You got it! That was very beautiful. That's amazing.
Thank you very
All right,
much.
thank you very much, sir. I think what you're doing is very, very impactful,
Yes,
and very outstanding. So thank you for coming on this episode.
All right,
Thank you guys for coming to this episode of DEBLOAF Talk Time with CEOs. I hope you had a nice time. I hope you learned something as a business owner. And if you're not a business owner, I hope you're able to learn some things about cars, and you know where to come to when you have any issue with your automobiles. All right, thank you guys for coming on this episode. See you again next episode. Bye.